Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss Succession star Brian Cox makes this much money. Let's get right into it. Brian Cox, who played Logan Roy on HBO's hugely popular show Succession, has had a fascinating background. Brian Cox, at 75 years old, seems to have a long and illustrious career in which he won Emmys, Golden Globes, and acted in Academy Award-winning films. He's also been in a number of stoner comedies and sitcom cameos. Despite his extensive credentials, he refuses to accept any job offer that comes his way. This is how the Oscar winner amassed his impressive resume and multi-million-dollar fortune. Brian Cox was born in Dundee, a Scottish seaside city. Mary Ann Guillerine, his mother, suffered from mental illness, which Cox has openly discussed in interviews. Charles McArdle Campbell Cox, his father, was a butcher and grocer. Brian Cox is extremely proud of his Scottish heritage, and he is continually involved in the Scottish dramatic arts. Brian Cox started his acting career in the theatre. Brian Cox began his career in the theatre when he was 14 years old, when he joined a local Dundee theatre company. In 1965, he broke into the Edinburgh theatre scene with his performance in The Servant O'Twa Masters. He was invited to join the Royal National Theatre in London in the 1980s, after a series of supporting and main parts in numerous productions. He began playing with the Royal Shakespeare Company in the 1990s. Brian Cox was doing television at the same time he started in theatre. Cox was doing little parts for a couple of ITV and BBC dramas while working in the theatre, before obtaining his first film role in 1971's Nicholas and Alexandria. Cox portrayed Leon Trotsky, a leader of the Russian Revolution, Vladimir Lenin's confidant, and the founder of the Soviet Union's Red Army. Brian Cox's breakthrough role came late in life. He was not a household name until the late 1980s and early 1990s, despite his success in theatre and work in television and movies. In 1986's Manhunter, he played Hannibal Lecter, which was one of his biggest breakout roles and one that still amazes people. Although Anthony Hopkins' portrayal of Hannibal Lecter is the most well-known, it was Brian Cox who first brought the character to life 5 years before Silence of the Lambs was released. Brian Cox's role in Braveheart and X-Men 2 permanently established his career. You can see how easy it would be to cast Cox in Mel Gibson's epic Braveheart, which won 5 Academy Awards in 1995. Cox, on the other hand, had already had his breakthrough role in the previous decade. He starred as Dr. Hannibal Lecter in Michael Mann's Manhunter in 1986. Anthony Hopkins' appearance as Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs would outshine his performance in the coming years. Cox had become a Hollywood fixture by the early 2000s. In adaptation, he stole the show as screenwriting master Robert McKee, 2002. His roles in X-Men: The Last Stand and The Bourne Supremacy cemented his reputation as a dependable character actor in big pictures. In 2017, he starred in the film Churchill as Winston Churchill. In HBO's Succession 2018, Cox played a media mogul and patriarch in decline, giving viewers a longer glimpse at the actor they've been waiting for. Among the major projects he's completed in recent years, the character of Logan Roy is one of his most significant. Cox, on the other hand, has built a good income by remaining active. Brian Cox has a quite diverse resume. Brian Cox has had some unique and unusual jobs during the course of his nearly 60-year career. In one film, he plays a Scottish rebel. In another, a cannibal serial killer assisting the FBI. And in the mid-2000s, he played the lovable Captain O'Hagan in the stoner comedy Super Troopers, much to the delight of stoners. He also appeared in David Fincher's thriller Zodiac as prominent lawyer Melvin Bell, in Bruce Willis's Red as Ivan Simonov, and in an episode of Frasier as Daphne Moon's father. He also continued to perform in a number of theatrical shows, including adaptations of Shakespeare's plays such as King Lear. In addition, he appeared in Troy, Match Point, Running with Scissors, and 2 Bourne films. Cox has 235 acting credits on IMDb, and that only includes his film and television roles. Brian Cox's first HBO show was Deadwood. Brian Cox has been in a number of television episodes during his career, most notably for ITV and the BBC. In the mid-2000s, he starred in Marple, an adaptation of Agatha Christie's Miss Marple Mysteries, and he also appeared in Laura Linney's Showtime series, The Big C. Fans of HBO should be aware that Succession is not his first show on the network, but it is the first one in which he has starred. He did, however, play Jack Langshire in another HBO classic, Deadwood, in which he played a supporting part. Brian Cox is now worth $15 million. Cox has done a succession of animation and voiceover work, in addition to all the residuals from his films, his theatre checks, and his television income. In the 2009 Doctor Who Christmas special, he played an alien and narrated numerous films. He appeared in Wes Anderson's Fantastic Mr. Fox, Scooby-Doo, and even Danny Phantom on Nickelodeon. He has also done voiceovers for McDonald's commercials since 2020 and lent his voice to all 3 Killzone video game installments. Brian Cox's net worth is estimated to be at $15 million now. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.